Hi, my name is Charnay. I had my initial complaint was against a company called Lux. It's LUX Skincare. And Lux basically made an error with the delivery. I made the order early enough so that it could be delivered by Christmas as a gift. Days go by, nothing is coming. So I look on the tracking service of United States Postal Service, and they advise that they would send the product to me as soon as they got it, or they would update the tracking information. That didn't happen. So the once I contacted the merchant tells me that they have sent it to them, and during this time of year that things are strained with the United States Postal Service, and it will take a few more days to for them to update it than a normal transit transaction. So I look back on their website and it says error. And I let them know that there was an error there, and they still kept going to the narrative that it was the United States Postal Service who had made a mistake because of the fact that it was Christmas time and that they were strained. After a while, I called them back, or I emailed them, because they have no customer service. I should say email, because it's a growing thing at this time that people want customers, people want to sell. And when I say people, I mean corporations. They want to sell, they want to service to customers without any accountability. So they have no phone number. It's not like the old days when you can just simply pick up a phone and call and say, you know what, I saw this or I saw that. It's always a correspondence, which I have a problem with. If you are going to serve the public or have a sales platform, you need to be able to answer the customer's call. My biggest thing wasn't even that. My biggest thing was the accountability. You blame it on the United States Postal Service, and after a while, I just finally was very forthcoming with them. And I told them, I said, you know what? I've been knowing the United States Postal Service since my whole adult life. That's how long I've been using it. So I trust them more than some merchant that whose site that I visited, who feels that they can give me canned responses and in answers. So that is basically what happened. The lack of accountability is what really caused me to be a pissed consumer. So I contacted PissedConsumer, and after dealing with them within one day, this company, responds back, and they said that it's on the way. And I explained to them that it says error, error, error on their website. They're still not taking accountability until PissedConsumer got involved. So thank you. The most frustrating thing about the situation was the accountability, the lack of customer service. Companies need to have customer service um, at all times. If you have the ability to sell something to the whole United States and sometimes offshore, then you should be able to pick up a phone when someone calls. Instead, they want the money, but they do not want to offer any customer service. That's frustrating. The Also, another frustrating aspect of it was that I'm trying to send this object as a holiday gift, and they're blaming it on the United States Postal Service. This is what the United States Postal Service does. I've been with them since I've been an adult, and again, they have never had any problem that was not traced or rectified. So take accountability for what you do and offer people customer service if you're going to call yourself a merchant and take people's hard-earned money, because that's just not right. I contacted this company over and over, over and over, and I would get a different service person's name, which I'm not even sure if it was a real person, because the answers were canned, order is in transit, etc., etc. So there is no way to directly contact these people. I would rate them a 1 If I could rate them a 0, I would rate them a 0. Because I've been in the customer service industry for a long time, and I have a policy, a personal policy, that I never say the words unfortunately. I always say what I can do. Nobody wants to contact a bank or a utility company or anyone else and hear them say the word unfortunately, because they did not call there to hear what you cannot do. They called there to hear what you can do. But the problem with them, that they are one, is that you can't even call and talk to a human being. And this company is advertised in multiple places and multiple platforms, but you can't call them. You can only write them and hope that they write you back, which sometimes they don't even bother. The most important thing about a company is the service. The service is the first thing that a person sees when they do business with a company. Even if the item that they're selling, if it's food, it may not be the best food that you have, but the customer service will give you an opportunity and give them another opportunity to do a better job. The feedback of a customer helps the merchant simply do a better job.